So how did you reach the criterion for 20 candidates that are going to be down in Miami in just over a week?
Well, we set forth those criteria early this year because we wanted to give them a number of months, ample time to meet the thresholds. We've done things that we've never done before. We had a grassroots fundraising threshold and a polling threshold. And the reason we did that is we wanted to create alternative pathways and encourage engagement with our grassroots. 14 out of the 20 met actually both thresholds. And I'm excited about all of this because I've had the privilege, Kevin, of working with just about all these candidates, and they're wonderful people. And I think the American people are going to see a lot of different folks that they're going to really like, because we're all going to be talking about issues about preserving health care, expanding access to health care for everyone, the issues that matter most to people. And I'm looking forward to that debate.
Well, I'm looking forward to covering it. It's going to be incredibly a wild ride, I think, from a political standpoint in Miami. But I got to ask you, Governor Steve Bullock, he is the two-term governor, Democratic governor of a red state, Montana. He's criticized the DNC. You know this. He said that there were rule changes at the last minute. He submitted new paperwork. He feels he should be on that debate stage. And there's two other folks as well, including Congressman Seth Moulton and the Mayor Wayne Messam. But what do you say to Governor Bullock?
Yeah. Well, we outlined the rules to Governor Bullock a long time ago about polling and what you had to do. I have great respect for Governor Bullock. Back in March, on March the 12th, there was a poll that Governor Bullock said that he thought counted. It was actually a survey. It was a survey that said, who do you think should be the Democratic nominee? It didn't have any names listed on it. It just invited people to write it in. The person who came in fourth in that survey was Donald Trump. And we concluded, and I think others have, who are in the polling world have backed us up, that that's not a poll that meets the scrutiny that we had been requiring. We informed him of that in March, and I spoke personally with him a month or so later. I have great regard for Governor Bullock, and it won't surprise me at all if he's on the debate stage next month, because he's going to keep campaigning. And he and Congressman Moulton, these are wonderful people. We have an embarrassment of riches, and that's what the American people are going to see. We've got a deep bench, and everybody has that unity of values. We're fighting for the issues that matter most to people. Access to affordable health care, lowering the cost of prescription drugs, making sure our economy works for everyone and not just a few at the top.
So there's absolutely no way, no how, never going to happen that Governor Bullock gets on stage in Miami in just over a week.
We created the rules months ago. We informed all of the candidates about the rules of engagement. We set the field limit at 20, Kevin, because 10 people per night is a lot of people. We set the polling bar at 1%. It's hard to get lower than setting the bar at 1%. And so we thought it was a reasonable polling threshold. We added the new fundraising threshold so that it engaged the grassroots and gave candidates an alternative pathway. And I think what we did was fair. I appreciate the fact that some people didn't make it. And again, I have great respect for them. And I know they're going to continue to campaign hard. And it won't surprise me at all to see Governor Bullock and or Congressman Moulton on the debate stage next month.